Bitcoin is about to absorb $9 trillion from the largest hedge funds in the world. We also have the banking broad herself, Elizabeth Warren, coming out with an anti-crypto bill in the mainstream media trying to psyop America, and we expose the scam of Social Security. All this and more on today's Blockchain Basement.
Exposed.
We are the bread and butter of all the information that's been swimming across the internet for crypto news.
If you're going to screw me, at least pull my hair.
Hell yeah. What do you got?
They could start chopping off fingers. And they're like, give me your seed phrase, but I don't know it.
Over 2 years, he's made like 17K on Roblox. And he's
What?
Like 12.
You never listen to me, and we must be married. Yeah, well, how much are you investing? $100.
400 to 600,000. The generational signals are now. Now.
You're spread so thin, that's how you get in on Snake. Snake's been my biggest winner.
The best sweater, maybe the warmest, maybe the best. I hope you all are doing well.
It was knitted with the
Good
finest
sweater.
of degree.
We got
Very
a
good.
chaotic setup for our crew today, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
You know what I
child.
mean? We got someone very near and dear to my heart on the sticks, one of the most inflammatory human beings on the face of the planet. Let's have a look-see. What do we got?
We should code him and Kuman.
What?
What?
Oh!
I'm
Kuman
not wearing my
natural
glasses
anti-
today because I'm switching the show. So
Hey.
there you go.
I got such good vibes going. We got someone, a great TA analyst himself, Tim the TA man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Taylor, hanging out with us in the wings. Let's see here. Which one is he? Is he number 3?
And it went away
He's
from
number
me.
3.
There you go.
There it
There
is.
you go.
The little
And I'm
camera
blurry.
robot.
No, it autofocuses.
Well,
Yeah, it's great.
you know,
Tim in
on
the corner.
Investing Bros, sometimes my camera goes blurry and we call it Pixelated Tim.
Yeah.
It's
Pixelated
always
Tim?
a good time with Pixelated Tim.
Okay.
But I'm getting clear here, so.
I like it. I'm gonna have you talk to me about what you're seeing on the charts. I've liked
Yeah.
your calls. We've had some good calls. I've been a little bit too greedy on my preferred entry points. Like this morning or last night, I was looking for $13.99 to initiate another long on Chainlink's channel. Hit like $14.02. So I missed out on that. Been a little bit too sticky. Might have to open up my parameters
It
just
does.
a little
It
bit.
happens to the best of us.
It does. It really does. You know, what we are seeing in the movers section here, Near Protocol crushing it, Polkadot. So this is the thing. Everyone thought I was a total idiot this week for calling out Polkadot as being behind the rest of the layer ones
Why'd they do
in
that,
the resurgence. And lo and behold, Polkadot is now up. Oh yeah, do first laptop or switch laptop.
Yeah, but then it's just me in the corner. See, look, this
No,
isn't
you
right.
It is
swap
right.
one.
So then swap one.
Or yeah,
Or
there you
swap
go.
3.
Swap
Can we just
three.
have it like host? Like 3 doesn't mean
No,
there's
we-
no metric for 3.
We have
Nick
all the buttons.
Yeah.
What is
Versus
3?
buttons.
I'm pretty sure the engineer and technical director that designed it knows how it's set up.
Well,
But
yeah,
Tim's
but
got this
where
up
is
too.
3? There's nothing on here that says 3. There's nothing behind Drew that says 3. How do I know what 3 is?
Uh-huh.
3 is a
fight,
magical
There's
number.
no label on the cameras.
I know.
What's
It's
your
okay.
chart?
Tim, you're on this
on it.
chart. You're showing Tim's computer right now.
Yes,
we
he
got
is.
Polkadot's price up here
I'm
as
on
well.
laptop capture.
Yeah,
Tim,
that's my
you're
laptop.
correct.
I got a lot of flack for calling out Polkadot. A guy asked us
Yeah.
in the chat if I had $1,000 and I was going to get fresh exposure into crypto.
Okay.
I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago. I was like, you know what? Polkadot is a layer one that's, behind the upsurge in all of the layer ones really cooking, so that's why I called it out. What are you seeing for this chart? What does this chart show
Listen,
you?
Dot was one. I made a video on this week and some change ago, and
Yeah,
Dot
yeah.
was one of my coins. I said, watch out for a big move here. Why? Because back when I made the video, Dot was still down from that all-time high. It was down about 87, almost 90%.
Yeah.
There's a handful of coins like that. Look at what Dot is doing since then, but I also made a call here that's playing out kind of nicely. It broke to the downside. But you can almost just make a change here and say that we were in a
That's
flag.
not fair. That's against the rules. More of a channel now is what it kind of
So,
looks like.
so what we have is we have a nice little bull flag pattern kind of developing here. Started out as a pennant. We came down, kind of set a channel, which makes it into a flag. That would still give us a price prediction kind of shooting up here towards the, I believe this is the 0.382, close to $10. It's going to be, the prediction puts about $9.69, but that is close to the Fibonacci 0.382 level right there at $10. Let's go over here. Let's see what liquidity is doing. That will help us get a little bit better of a picture on maybe a target that traders are going to try to exploit here on DOT. Let's go to the 7-day because we're looking at a little bit longer time frame here. Running through a lot of liquidity. It does run up to about 8.5. It's just been so long since we've been this high.
Right.
That the liquidity isn't necessarily saying we have to go high, but you're also going to see there's not a lot of liquidations below us either. So I'm going to keep looking out here on DOT for a move closer to $10 up to that 0.382, and it's still going to be drastically behind the rest of the crypto space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most things are up towards the golden pocket.
That liquidity that you showed reminded me of when I saw DOT get released in kind of the upswing of the markets coming back. It was like, I think it was 2020, at the end of 2020, around there, or maybe mid, or but when it really started moving and it broke that $5 level, it absolutely slammed. Like it moved like what Celestia has moved like recently, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's a very uncharted territory. This is the monthly on Polkadot, and yeah, man, like I just saw the resurgence in effective layer ones that were staying in front of the limelight, have good narratives, and community still. Polkadot had a pretty similar pattern that we saw on the rest of the markets about 2 months ago is when we were calling this out. Damn, we're good. When you look at this and you do it hindsight. But now that it's moving up, I mean, I hope, if you're in the chat on that day, hopefully we caught that one as well. The rest of the markets, let's see here, what else is moving? It's getting exciting. I know we're pretty well before the halving, so I don't want to get too overly ahead of myself on we are completely effing back. But there is something Nick Demondi shared today. That's great insight here. Nick Demondi's crypto sunglasses, aka what a jerk. Crypto market cap has hit its highest in over a year. We are back. And I was looking at that.
It actually says we are so
back.
There's a big difference there.
That is true. That is true. This is breaching levels that we haven't seen in quite a long time, you guys. And this really is a good picture for how the bear market's gone. We had that nutsack pattern when Bitcoin was at 15, 17K right there. Then we had a banking collapse. Then we have Evergrande collapsing or knowingly going to collapse here. And Bitcoin and the crypto markets have not given a damn about it. It's absolutely lovely to see, isn't it? You know what I mean? With all the FUD, all the scary stuff they've been selling us, with gigantic recessions coming and save all of your money and all that. Hoopla. Alium finally broke out of $1. Let's check it out. We have an Alium video that's running right now.
It is. We gotta stop the show though.
Why is that?
Because you didn't say hi to the chat.
And we got a new OG status, 2-pump crypto channel.
We got new names: Houseless Hooligan, 2-pump Crypto Chump, Granny's Garden, Old School, Discover Crypto. Wow, who are they? Shake and Bake, C90FTW, Nicole Ministator. Absolutely lovely people. Nicole Ministator and Shake and Bake are absolute cornerstones of the community. Shout out to you guys. Manawak. Well, hopefully, I think we're going to see Manawak here in a few hours.
Yay.
Really?
Scotty Mo. Yep, I do think so. Green Day Profits and C90FTW. All the good people. Ian Boy. Thanks for letting me know. Ian Boy. Let's check out Alium here. Oh, yeah. 14% on the day. Oh, yeah. This is the stuff we like to see here, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cripes. Yeah.
Oh, you bitchy.
Oh, you betcha now.
I'll put the link to that video in the chat.
Oh, how long? Was that a month ago, Nick?
No, I don't think it was quite that long ago.
I know it's a few weeks ago. Look at the chart on the monthly.
Yeah.
I like that ticker.
How could you do this? You single-handedly did
it on
this.
purpose.
Yeah.
This channel single.
Oh my God! There's the year.
So here's the thing.
Oh my God.
Alium is the Ethereum that should have worked the whole time. So it's already a sharded blockchain. But they can only do like 1 or 2 shards on Ethereum right now. But
I just ate Taco Bell. There's going to be more than 2 shards.
You're not wrong. But yeah, mining lithium now is like mining Ethereum at $100.
Really?
Hey,
Okay,
2 Pump
okay.
Crypto Chump with the 5 gifted.
What a
Bow, 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 bow,
G.
bow.
Oh, crypto salad. Hell
Nick,
yeah.
press that yellow
BBQ.
button. Bow, bow,
Yellow
bow, bow, bow.
button.
Yes, sir. Thank
That's our favorite
you.
button.
If you guys got a membership, say thank you.
Yes, absolutely. What a wonderful community, handing out memberships. So yeah, lithium, that's great. We should send a reminder in the chat or, on our Twitter about that lithium video, Nick. And we should make some more, Nick. Did you just plug in a Doge miner too?
I did.
You did.
So pull up Bells. It's on CoinMarketCap.
Palsy?
Bells?
Oh, come on, BJ.
Unbelievable. What is this? This thing?
No, it's not. Maybe it's on CoinGecko.
Okay, let's try that.
CoinGecko.
Also, the fear and greed index has been at 74
Dude,
for a
I know.
hot
Hold
minute.
on. Let's just talk.
Like, it hasn't moved at all.
That's been there for a while.
Yeah.
Pegged.
Exactly at 74.
Pegged.
It's pegged at 74% greed while the rest of the markets are just toiling and can't pay their bills and people can't eat. This is insane, right? That we're like, I was thinking about it was really hitting me when I was driving down the road yesterday. I was talking to Johnny on the phone about some crazy new protocol he found. And I was just driving past the library and seeing all the regular people just going about their day. They have no idea what we're doing here yet, but the rest of the people that are asleep right now, they are going to wake back up.
Hang on.
What's that?
We got to point out the gift we got. We forgot the gift.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Which
oh my god!
on the tree.
I
Oh,
literally
yeah.
brought it up and then I forgot.
Look at here. We got is it a used Audi?
It is a used Audi.
Okay. What model is this?
I'm gonna get to.
Is it a used Audi Countach?
A Countach?
Or is it an
BJ,
actual used
do
Audi?
you know
Next, if you can see.
what's the
Hold
model?
it up.
Was it the A3 wagon?
He
Yeah,
gave us
it's an. I think this is C90 FTWs.
Oh, is it?
C90
Or I think
used
someone
Audi.
sent it to us. I got a DM, but yeah, or maybe Collatery.
Colarity. That's a
Colarity.
Colarity.
It is
Colarity.
Colarity, yeah. So that is a like 2009 Audi something. and a
Okay.
used
It
Audi
usually
now.
says on
It's
the
not
bottom.
C90s. Who
No.
sent this?
Who sent
I
this?
think it was Nicole. I think it was
Really?
Nicole Ministator.
No, I don't think it was Nicole.
I think it was.
I don't know, but it's genius.
Yeah,
Let us
it's-
know. We love
we
you.
love it.
I
Did
had
they get
one of
the
those.
joke?
One of those almost killed
Yeah,
my
do y'all
wife.
get it? Do y'all get the joke?
If you don't get the joke, I'll explain.
Well, yeah, you go ahead and explain because
No,
all
no,
I know
no.
about a Audi station wagon is it almost killed
I
me
just
and
want
my
you to
wife.
correctly pronounce Huracan.
Huracan.
Huracan. Because the person who bought the used Audi didn't even know how to pronounce the name of the used Audi.
Hurricane.
my God.
It's Huracan. Proof you can't buy
You led
class.
me right into that one.
No.
You led me right into that one.
A4S, yeah, I think it is an A4S.
A4S.
Yeah.
I thought the 3s were the wagons.
Threes.
But I also don't buy Audi because their transmissions give out about 30,000 miles.
Well,
They give Audi about everything.
Yeah,
I would
the
get an
sticks
Audi.
are decent.
I wouldn't get an Audi. Tim, what the hell are we seeing on the charts? Are we going to break? What I'm seeing here is
Yeah.
Bitcoin is tapping that right around those recent highs at 44.3.
Yeah.
Are we going to break past this right now where we're at? Or is it timed
Yeah.
to go long?
I'm glad you asked. Bitcoin was one of the ones I wanted to do some TA on here. We got some long-term and short-term TA here, though. This shorter term, I'm all the way down on the 5-minute. DZ would be proud. DZ really loves him. Those really low time frames. Well, we're
1
developing
second or nothing.
a little bit of a symmetrical triangle. Now, that's very far out, so it's really more of like a slanted channel. No matter what, though, you're looking right here at a flagpole here as well.
To the left or to the right?
Say what?
Never mind.
Okay,
Depends how
that's-
tight my pants are.
all right.
Oh my God.
Let's keep it PG. This would send us all the way up here to
It's about
46K.
Yeah.
Does that sound
46K
pretty
is very
girthy?
important when you look at the liquidity, liquidations. That is, this is going to see a matchup here. This is what you're looking for in confluence of the charts. The news is getting more bullish, but look here as I zoom in on the liquidations we have available. Heavy liquidations right here at about 44.5. Guess what that is? That's the top that we've seen on most exchanges.
Yeah.
But look at this. It keeps staying interesting all the way up here to about 46. It really kind of runs all the way up to 47, which you're going to see there a nice little wick right there at 48. So the short term 46 is kind of what I'm keeping my eyes on. But then long term, let's back it out. Let's go out here to the hourly chart and let's take a look at what we have going on. This longer time frame, same bull flag type of pattern going on. It would give us a price prediction all the way up here above 48, actually, all the way up towards 48. 700.
Oh.
I'm going to be happy with 48 when we get 48. But guys, the other thing that, Kelly and I were talking about this earlier, dueling charts.
Yeah.
Love dueling charts with Kelly. We were talking about the momentum slowing down here recently. The volume, if I pull the volume, the volume kind of slowed down more recently as well. We go to longer time frames. This is chart's not showing it. But on most times, we're seeing the momentum slow down. It's the same thing that happened before the big breakout, right at 39. We shot up within a couple of days, like a day and a half, all the way to 44 and a half. We could be seeing a big move coming. Now, there is still a small chance. We do have liquidations back down towards 40,000. There's always a chance we could go back, revisit those levels. But I'm a bigger fan. What I'm seeing develop on the shorter time frames and longer time frames, we're hesitating below this resistance, ready to break through the same way. Look at this. We rallied up, and we had our pullbacks, but look at how we kind of consolidated right at resistance back here in end of November before the breakout. I think we might be seeing something similar play out right now.
Oh man, that's a good looking chart to go into the holidays with, right? You know what I mean? After the chaos that we've been through, this channel was formed when we were at $17,000. There's a lot of people throwing in the towel, a lot of content creators just giving it up, and that was when we were just getting going. What a validating chart that is to go into the end of the year. I know. What a bunch of Jeeps. BJ, are you going to buy another Beamer? Are you stuck on the Beamer train? It's kind of concerning me.
I mean, I've been in the ecosystem forever. I hacked Rheingold, Ista. I have all the software. I know how to work on their cars. I think they're very logically set up cars. They're not transversely mounted. And
that's such a huge thing that people understand.
The B58 is basically the German 2JZ. So boosted 2JZ. You should know all about that. I mean, I just love them. I'm pondering paying off mine soon and pondering eventually trading for the M2. But at the same time, I love the M235i.
So what you're saying is I should potentially open my heart to the new Supra, is what you're saying.
You mean the new BMW?
Yeah.
It's a BMW,
It
basically.
is a BMW.
Yeah.
It's a Z4 with...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a B58 engine. Like
when it came out first, I was heartbroken. I'm used to the 1996.
It's a sick car.
You know, yeah, it is.
The old
a
one's
sick
sick
car.
as shit,
The
too.
old one is super sick, but you can't find them with low miles in a stick
you
shift.
can.
It's tough. They're like $100K.
No, go on Hemmings.
Hemmings?
Oh yeah, dude. Supras are pricey.
They're pricey. They're
And
pricey.
E36 for life. I don't blame him. I think my dream car is actually a E46 M3 in Laguna Seca Blue. Obviously, the 6-speed manual version.
Yeah. Let us know in the chat. What is the car that you're going to be moving into? Like, I'm pretty locked into Toyotas. That's why I'm trying to open my heart up to the Supra. Is maybe a little grocery getter. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
why don't you just turn your van into a sleeper and just put some nasty engine in that thing?
Oh man, that would be a potential.
If your van was like a 6-speed manual with like a supercharged engine, like I'm sorry, I love sleeper minivan builds.
Oh yeah, I love it.
They're one of my most favorite.
What if I turbo it and then armor it? You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Like an armor underbelly on a minivan.
Yeah.
That's something right there.
How you sneak up on people.
Oh yeah, they don't see that one coming, do you?
No.
Honking at me at the parking lot. Unbelievable. So we had this come out of Argentina. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Diana Mondino, has said that contracts in Argentina can now be settled in Bitcoin. This I find interesting because they have Javier Milei wrestling with the gargantuan collapse in their fiat currency currently, simultaneously looking to dismantle the central bank. Now we see some openings for the financial institutions and contracts being done in the country to be settled in Bitcoin, setting an interesting landscape for Javier to deal with when he's setting these new parameters and this new idea of what the Central Bank of Argentina will look like, if any at all. Some pretty big implications with this one, compounding the potential, like we've talked about, the potential supply squeeze that would be on Bitcoin given these spot ETFs coming into fruition next year. Compound that with nation states opening up the ability to settle large institutional contracts in it. You got to making for a very, very heavy supply shock. So we're watching that pretty closely. Pretty exciting, honestly. This is the beauty of having a finite supply. Now, this is just an update on where we are as far as the comparison to the 70s and 80s inflation process and interest rate process. Here's where we are, folks. Landing right about here. This is where we're going to run into 2024, have a little dip. Realized, oh shit, we effed up. 2025 begins, and then they jackknife to the sky. But if we do play our cards right, this point in time, 2025 to mid 2025, is where I am projecting my sell points for where I look for the absolute peak or to try to get close to the peak in crypto markets on bags that I'm holding right now. So the perfect storm is let them show a little bit of weakness here. Take your profits and put them into real estate. Once in a lifetime, they'll say that, but once in a decade, low rates, because, I do see them having to tap out just momentarily, and we could take advantage of that with highs in the crypto and lows coming back to interest rate levels. Just something to keep in mind. Makes, if you play your cards right, it's worked out pretty immensely amazing for me, and I would recommend the same. Buy land with the profits. We have this from John Ratcliffe talking about Social Security payment achievement unlocked. His first payment ever was a direct deposit this morning to his account. He's running through the numbers here. Let's take a close look at how his process is going. Thank you very much for that, BJ.
Got zero.
All right. Throughout my career, I personally contributed $213,000, and then my employers contributed an additional $200K. So the total contribution to his Social Security was $415,000. In exchange for that, he gets a check for $2,569 a month until he dies or Social Security goes away, which is likely
going to happen first.
Yeah.
Right. That's 2035 is when they're admitting that. What's
I'd
that?
pay it, and I'm never gonna get it.
Nope.
I know.
Y'all too.
I know.
I mean, I guess.
I know. Well,
Everyone
I don't have
in this
one.
room
I don't have one.
and most of the chat.
Also, Meanless says Cardano is dog shit. Well, by dog shit, you mean something that you can put in the ground and cultivate greatness. Yeah, you're right.
You're fertilizing good ideas is what you mean. Okay.
I like it.
All right, back
You're
to
a
this.
cunning linguist. I like that.
So, or is means tested or some other bull S that I cannot control. There's a lot of monetary controls that come into the back end of these investments that are completely out of the control of the people that hold the Social Security funds. It will take 13 and a half years for him to get back what he had paid in without any interest or growth of any kind. He'll be 75 years old before he mathematically gets back more out of it than he put in. Will he live to 75? That's a big question, especially given that we eat garbage every single day and it's difficult to eat healthy. So maybe statistically speaking, few men in my family have lived that long, but hey, maybe I'll break the trend. Now let's do the math in a different way. Let's say that instead I had invested $415,000 into the stock market at a steady rate over the past 40 years. Actually, let's not do that math because it'll make a person cry. It would have been worth many millions of dollars had I invested in the market over my 40 years of employment. And this is the scam that is sleeping in the background of everyone. We're sold on this idea that Social Security is going to come and save you. But guess what? Your knees are going to be blown by then. You're going to be so tired from working your entire life that you won't even be able to really enjoy the pittance that they're giving back to you like the Salt Bay, just sprinkling little nuggets of what you gave, So this is the absolute scam of the system. And again, like we all said, I'm under a pretty strong inclination that the Social Security system and solvency in and of itself will be dead by 2035. That is only 10 years from now. That is not a long time. So, I expect everyone in the chat, me, myself included, I got 10 years in me. I'll be around in 10 years. Am I going to be continually pouring money into a Social Security program that literally gives me just enough food to survive when I'm done working and serving my whole life? Or would I put my money to work for me in the background to try to actually achieve something great? That is the risk, is not taking the risk. Right now, everything is collapsing around us, and you have to look at this from a grander scheme. And yes, we're in crypto, but even stock markets have well outperformed the basic pedigree that people are sold into from their employers and other people that influence them throughout their lives. So there's that. It's a scam. And essentially, I feel like it's a shakedown at this point because I have pretty strong feelings it's not going to be there for me to utilize. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just kind of stealing from me at this point. In all this arbitrage we see, we're going to get into Elizabeth Warren, what she's been saying about this anti-crypto bill because the banking broad is coming for us hard.
Oh, yeah.
While this is going on in the Americas, Coinbase obtains an approval for digital asset operations in France this morning. Came out that the exchange Coinbase has obtained the registration with France market regulator, securing a virtual asset service provider approval. Earlier this month, Coinbase plan to grow outside of the U.S. took another step forward by allowing non-U.S. institutions to use crypto exchanges for spot trading. the country's international arm, which began offering derivatives. And that was a big move, trading to non-U.S. institutional clients earlier this year. Also on Thursday, stablecoin issuer Circle has said that it received regulatory licensure in France. So while we're sitting here digging our heels into the ground, acting like we can arbitrage and control the financial means of people that are literally just trying to feed their families and make it by in a hyperinflationary environment, we have the rest of the world opening their arms to crypto. Pretty aggravating situation, but I know that we're going to come out of this okay. We just have to stay focused. And on the Circle thing, it is a worldwide USDC consortium type situation that I see being built in competition with Tether and other competing stable coins. And beyond that, the reason why I went with Maple, and yeah, I'm down like 20% on Maple right now.
Pull up that chart.
Yeah, let's go to the chart.
Tim, can you do some?
What's the ticker for Maple? Just MPL?
MPL.
Yeah.
This is why the Circle news is what pushed me into Maple. Like I was covering it from like $4. But then when I saw that Circle's using as the lending protocol, that's when I hammered in. I got in at $20 or just under. What do you think? How dead am I? How screwed?
I got in at 18.
You got in at what?
You got in at?
You got in at what price?
Was it 18? I thought it was like 19 something. I think it was 19. It was like 1980, I think.
1980.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're down, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely got in close to a top. But what I will say here, this is a weird. Yeah, but you're not gonna be that bad, because despite the fact that we're pulling back like this, look at how far back the RSI has pulled in this time. Easiest bullish divergence I've ever seen. Look at the dropping in the bottom of those charts, especially as we're starting to round back up. And then you take a look at the price action rising pretty immensely. This looks like a reloading phase where, it got a little overextended at the time, had some bearish divergence up here. The peaks dropped to the RSI, but the peaks rose in price.
Yeah.
Needed to cool off, but we've cooled off at this point. I'm liking how low those are. In fact, let's go take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour definitely got overextended. We're on our way back up.
Yeah.
It's still going to be choppy, but from a macro perspective, I think you're going to be okay. I think Maple's on its way back up for sure.
It was on my mind. This buy was on my mind because, Nick went in, he took XRP in a winner. I took my XRP, put a piece of my XRP into this thing. Yeah. But I still feel better about holding Maple with better trajectory ability than XRP. I'm not here to just double up. You know what I mean? I want something that's aggressive enough to 5x in the next 6 months. I want something that has that potential. The Circle news is what pushed me over the edge. And actually, it was more of a hate trade getting out of XRP.
Hey, Drew, can you pull up the Maple website? Just pull up the website.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I'm familiar with it. I got into Maple because I didn't put any XRP into it. I put my XRP into Winner Token.
Yeah, that was a winner too.
Because I'm a winner. But Maple is that DeFi play, right? That is just, I think is going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the fundamentals of it, I liked. Let me know when you've got the.
I got it up here.
Got it up. Here we go. Look at that.
Yeah, they do the lending, the borrowing. Another thing about them that I really enjoyed is they were heavy into the borrowing, and they did not jack up their solvency rate anywhere along the line. And they really got a close look at once Celsius went under, because they're another borrowing channel, and they came out of it clean. You know what I mean? So just the fact that they did the right thing during all of that arbitrage, when all the other jackasses in the crypto mogul realm were sitting there over leveraging themselves and, hammering down on God mode trades and basically just stealing from the public, Maple did the right thing. So that's why I liked it. But then, and beyond that, we've been talking about it since $4. So
you
know
launch
what I mean?
the app and see. Just
let's see what that does here on it. You got Ethereum, Base, and Solana you can operate on. It's where you can, deposit USDC, earn yield, and this is secured by U.S. effing Treasury bills.
Again, it has these wacky kind of fundamentals,
right?
That just made it interesting. Like,
what, rehypothecation?
Well,
No.
it's not really rehypothecation because they actually have
just-
backing of it. They have the background holdings of it. Though the fiat currency within the Treasury bill, we could go down the road, is a scam.
Yeah. Corporate credit, go down to corporate credit.
They have all kinds of pretty big institutional plays going on right now, but also a new mechanism for the United States to offload treasuries to people across the world with as little as $5. You know what I mean? We see how hungry the government is to sell off treasuries and to keep the process of their fiat dollar going. This is just another mechanism with a bridge built in between it called Maple that will help them offload those treasuries. So it is an interesting project. And I'm still holding it. So not mad about it at all. It's a little bit of a hiccup, but I'm glad I was able to bring it up at $4. It's the same shit I go through with Thorchain. I was railing about Thorchain at like $1. You know what I mean? Just the worst day of my life. And then what was the other one? There's been actually a couple. Like Caspa. Remember the Caspa call? Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm in on Maple. That's a bull market play for me still, for sure.
It's a 6 to 10 month hold. And it may be one of those that like really rips in 25. But to be honest, man, like I have a feeling 2024 is not going to be. I think politically, it's going to be very difficult for everyone's life.
Absolutely.
So.
For everybody's life?
Yeah, for everyone's life.
And crypto?
It's going to get fun.
The bubble. Are you thinking the bubble comes 24, Nick?
No. They need the economy to do well.
Yeah.
For the Democrats. But
I don't think, Nick, you're not talking about financially or economically. You're talking about like socially, like just making it in this world. You have to.
Yes. I'm talking about.
Depending on what your belief systems are, you might have to go into hiding.
Redbird says something kind of. I think this is funny that people. I'm gonna get ripped for this, but 50% of my portfolio is XRP. That's not horrible, okay? Like I'm sitting here complaining about the price action of a token I've held for 5-6 years. My entry point's 17 cents. I'm still well in the profit, but holding other projects that are tripling, quadrupling over a month, 2 months time, while some major milestones have been made by Ripple, in particular with this lawsuit, like seeing all of that just basically mean essentially nothing to price action, that gets me asking questions. And I got so much hate for really asking those questions yesterday, but it just showed me that there might be a lot of people that are being tricked right now. So
yeah, there is.
It's
all the excitement on XRP happened months ago.
Yeah,
want to know why it's not rallying right now? Because the whales aren't buying.
Yep.
The retail wants to make a bullish story out of anything that pops up, which, by the way, the media is like just riddled with nothing but positive XRP stories.
Yeah.
I don't think XRP is dead, right?
Weird?
But what you have in these other coins, Solana whales are buying. That's why it's rallying. Cardano whales are buying. Link whales are buying. AVAX whales are buying.
Whoa.
XRP whales are sitting here saying, we had our fun. Let's wait until the actual bull market. So I would almost say, like, don't be crazy bullish about XRP as if it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I think it's gonna do well in the bull market.
I think it could hit $3.
This is the problem. I think it goes higher. I think we have some pretty good price action of XRP. But don't be surprised if XRP does not have a moment again pre-Bitcoin halving.
Yeah.
I think the moment's going to be post-halving. Why? Because you had your fireworks in July. The whales took their profit. They went back to sleep. They're waiting for more fireworks to come. That happens after May.
Okay, speaking of fireworks, I just got an update.
What's that?
Winter token price. It pumped 25%.
Oh!
Someone pull up the winter token chart.
Yes, we have to. Tim, pull up the winter token chart.
What is the ticker for that?
WINR. This is live. We didn't prepare him at all. We're just sending him. Set up with ICP, still holding, quadrupled up the bag. And now what's remaining is a moon bag. I put in like 2K originally. Took that 2K off the shelf. Still have, I think around like 9,000 or 8,000 working for me in the background.
Charts are not going to help us here. This is it's not old enough and has enough volume for charts to be helpful.
What do you mean? When moon?
You can pull up Dex Tools and you'll see.
Yeah, Dex Tools might be better actually.
Yeah,
right.
Let's go to Dex. We're bringing Tim over to the dark side today. Yes. We're in the season. I mean, we might be getting closer to like the tail end of meme season. So keep that in mind.
28% pump.
28% pump.
Dang.
Okay.
That was it. No. Yeah, winner.
Yeah, we're going over USDC. Here we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go out here a little bit further out. To the daily.
That's straight up. That's a
load for me here.
That's a green,
Viagra.
That's a green rocket ship. Ho, baby. Breaking out.
Yeah, and what I like about what it's doing here is it just broke through a trending level of resistance.
I gotta look at my
if you
bag
kind of
now.
zoom in,
I gotta look at my bag.
If you zoom in there, what it's doing is it's coming back to turn that resistance into support. So
It looks good.
you
He
do
likes
like
it.
that chart.
Yes.
You do like that
Get him a
chart.
napkin.
He likes what he sees.
Oh my god.
Daddy likes. Actually, no. I'm gonna take profits. I'm gonna take
there
profits
you go.
and
Live
put
on
them
air.
into dog with bag.
Dog with bag. All right.
Whip.
There you go. Whip.
I literally just made $500 right now.
All right, then. Send it. We have all this BS coming from Elizabeth Warren, you guys. She's doing this anti-crypto, bill, legislation, whatever you want to call it. It's a legislation that was helped be
Why are we
framed
talking
by
about this?
banks because I hate her.
What's her hit rate on?
0.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But essentially,
She's kind of like the Logan Paul of crypto fighters. She's
that's
never
a good-
fought in a real match.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
Logan Paul, Dylan Danis.
Logan Paul has
What, you
never
call that a
fought
real
an
match?
actual
Shit,
boxing
Dylan Danis.
match.
Oh man, you're all. Oh, you fell into the Twitter. Twitter
Yeah,
psyop
It
that
sounds
they
like we
had
have a
going
Logan
on.
Paul supporter.
I know.
Oh, Logan Paul, I've been listening to his podcast since I was 16 or 17.
Wow. Sorry, the new
They
guy
taught
takes
me-
cameras while they're
They
still
taught
moving.
me so much about marketing.
Yeah?
Logan Paul,
Okay.
his podcast, Mike Malak.
I don't know if that scares me or makes me happy, but that's good to know. Your
I
sword
respect
is
Logan Paul.
sharpened.
I just do not have any ounce of respect for Dylan Danis. I think he's a loser, so I loved that fight. It
Wow.
was great. It was great.
What?
Sometimes in a fight, there's two losers.
What?
No, Logan Paul didn't lose.
Yeah. Well,
Sometimes.
just a reminder, Elizabeth Warren had banks help put together her anti-crypto bill. And those banks in particular, the lead one in the conversation was none other than JP Morgan, who was putting together the Onyx blockchain and looking to implement it across the board. But you sit down and you ask yourself, if Elizabeth Warren is sitting here talking to JP Morgan about all of these illicit activities that are happening on the blockchain, why would it not be of interest of her to ask JP Morgan CEO why they paid $39 billion in fines for fraud and breaking the law in a financial manner over the past few years recently, and also helped the empire and absolute scam of Jeffrey Epstein continue to move its finances through knowingly and just paid a measly $275 million fine. Now we look at this, remembering when she worked as a TARP administrator, giving $600 billion of taxpayer wages as a bailout, bonuses to banker cronies like Merrill Lynch CEO John Thain. He bought himself a $200 million house and spent $1 million of that bailout money to remodel his office.
Hey, don't
Look
worry
at
though.
that.
She's going to raise his taxes.
Yeah,
So-
right. She means well.
Justice.
This is the absolute garbage. The people that are putting together the framework to go after your right to access crypto have literally been caught many, many times over by the courts over the past few decades and have paid out tens of billions of dollars for doing so. So,
Okay, Drew, have you made a Warren file? Do you have all of these collected into?
I should do that.
You have to make a Google Doc.
I
and
really
just have
should
a
do
Warren
that.
file.
I really should. There's so much.
Yeah, there is
Yeah, there's
so
a
much.
lot.
There's
Yeah.
so much.
There's a lot.
That's a good point. Now, Nicole Minnis shared this. I'm going to go ahead and retweet this. This is a link to stop the crypto ban, a petition. We can move forward. Share this around the interweb. Share this stream. Share this stream. Share the link I just reposted. This is why the petition matters. As a concerned citizen of the United States, you need to sign up and stop the proposed ban on cryptocurrency in the United States. By signing this, you're agreeing to not support any co-sponsor of the Digital Asset Money Laundering Act in any future election campaign. Just let them know we don't support this stuff. We have to remind them that the American people are paying attention, and if we are loud enough, they will be heard. So, it matters. You guys have to. Oh man, Meanless went off the rails, did he? He went extra.
The people
No.
voted, and they voted to put him in timeout.
Did
So
they really?
I honored the. Unlike
You
United
honored the
States
vote?
and the Democrat Party, I honored the vote.
All right.
Yeah, there's going to be.
I'm
there's
out
gonna
of
be
liquor.
No
I was
January
gonna-
6s in this chat.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Nick.
That's
I
right,
think
baby.
that pudgy guy might be a big boy. I'm just gonna say this thing's got a Hawaiian shirt on. He lives in a big igloo.
I could see him in the new Civil War movie, and
Could
he's
ya?
packing like an AK.
I can
And
see
he's
that.
like, "What kind of American are you?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. With the jumpsuit,
It was
Absolutely.
was that predictive programming?
potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Mm.
We have this, more garbage, more
Mario.
states.
I was talking to
moving-
Mario last night.
Were you really?
I'm cooking something big, guys.
Oh
Whoa,
my
whoa,
god.
whoa.
Something
Talking
big is
to
coming
him
together.
in DM?
Yeah. Me and Mario are pretty tight. So.
No.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I do not believe it's Mario.
You want me to show you the WhatsApp right now?
Oh my
No,
god.
no.
I'm kidding. No,
No,
I
I'm
believe that it
saying-
was Mario, but I wonder what we got cooking now. You got me curious. He's highlighting how Colorado Supreme Court moved against ruling Trump ineligible for his primary bid. Maine is expected to make their decision on Friday this week. California efforts are underway to disqualify Trump as well. New Hampshire, the state is considering the applicability of the 14th Amendment to Trump's candidacy. Michigan, a lawsuit seeks to bar Trump from the ballot over insurrection allegations. In Arizona, also looking to disqualify, and similar efforts out of New Mexico. All of these rails being built to stop the Orange Man are only making him stronger.
Oh,
That is
wow.
all you can do. I am sorry that you lose so clearly in front of the American public, and then you lose so bad that you have to steal an election and undermine the electoral process of the freest nation on the planet. But we are
now.
not dead. For now. Exactly. For now. I'm not dead. I saw.
That's
And we're loud. We're pissed, and we see you.
Baden TradFi. I'm not in the closet.
You're not in the closet? Are you out of the closet?
No, he says Baden TradFi says I feel like the Dictator is a closet dom. No, that's the whole part of the package, man.
Are you outwardly, Dom?
Yeah, I mean, are you new here or something?
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. This is speaking of getting Capo just told his 82,000 subscribers that Ethereum is going to $600.
What?
Yeah, this is dope. This man
He
thinks
gets
that
applause for that.
this man thinks it's going to rally to 2,500 and then magically drop to $600. Sure, if half the world gets nuked.
What a dumb chart. I can't
this-
believe he did that.
This is the insanity of this. He literally he keeps just scooting this straight line down over once a month. What he does is he scoots the line over and he puts up the same plan but from higher over the last year. This is absolutely pathetic. This guy is a complete joke. It's insane that people still follow him. And how long do you have to get beat over the head with losses and incorrect information to basically realize that you've been ran astray? You know what I mean? Like,
The problem is
what's that? Are they XRP holders? Is that what it is?
No, it's just the fact that one black swan and he's proven right. Like no one will know that it's coming. No one will see it.
So
And
it's
then he will know. He's like, I called that black swan from months
So
ago.
this is like the broken clock is right twice a
Yes,
day type.
he's that
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, there's that. And Michael Burry is turning into that guy too.
That's sad to say, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
He's betting against semiconductors.
Yeah,
You're
that's kinda
betting
weird.
against semiconductors. Literally just the advancement of humanity as a whole is basically what that is. There's Nick
Listen,
Demandi.
when you do something extravagant once, and that's your niche, you got to keep being extravagant.
It's true. It's true. And that,
The best home run hitters also have the most strikeouts.
That's so true. They get stuck in that realm. Well,
Yeah.
where they
have to. You have to swing for the fences.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be bunting out here.
Man, I miss the days of Mark McGuire, though. Those were good days, dude. Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa. They really were. That was when I was looking
Needle
for
to
the
the butt.
cards.
Needle to the butt. Actually, you're supposed to do it in between your toes. We all know that.
In your toes?
Between your toes.
Oh my god!
See, that's what's wrong with them. They
That
don't even
is
know how to do the
horrible.
steroids right.
No, they
Dude,
don't. No, they
I
don't.
was in training, and one of the cops, he was just doing some jujitsu stuff, and his shoulder, he had huge muscles, right?
Yeah.
He was, huge, but his tendons or whatever tissue connects the muscle was weak, and so when he got in that
That's
physical
a
altercation,
tendon. Ligaments are bone to bone.
yeah, there you go. Thank you, doctor. It fell down the arm. It fell down the arm. It does that.
Ew.
It was horrible to see.
Yucky. That's yucky.
Looks
So you're
good.
saying his acromioclavicular joint was not so stonks.
Chromioclavicular.
Acromioclavicular, your AC joint, which is right here.
Yeah, he just made that up.
Oh, okay.
Incredible. God, I love the show. All right, here's Thor Hartvidgidsen. I like this guy. Johnny likes this guy. I like him primarily because he was very bullish on Thor Chain for all the reasons why it exploded. Giving an update on what he's been looking at for the 2024 outlook, and put together a report from entities like Coinbase, Binance, A16Z, and more. Many of these coins have similar thesis on trends like DePIN, AI, modularity, etc. And here is the summary. This is just a brief view of it. He's calling out a section of derivatives, Solana Eco, Web3 Gaming, DePIN, RWA. So we're just going to go through this a little bit here. Calling out Render Network
Ooh,
as one of his favorites for the AI
You have
blockchain.
to.
Center. Yeah, it's a good tool. And then BitTensor, though. I like BitTensor.
weird. That's fine though.
Okay. Well, I like it. It's been ripping lately. It's been ripping so much that I don't feel comfortable buying it. Let's see here. What else do we got? So DEX derivatives. This is going to be a big one. Within the Arbitrum side, he's looking at gains. Apollo X, good entry. Vela Exchange,
It's from
HMX.
Masari.
Yeah.
Does he work for Masari?
No. This is just he sourced it. Some of what they're looking at. Within Arbitrum, the one that sticks out to me is Synthetics on this, and then Rabbit X. I've seen Rabbit X getting a lot of love as far as crypto Twitter and excitedness. And now Arbitrum Optimism side, the only one that really sticks out to me is two of them. Mango Markets.
Been around for a while.
Jupiter too, though.
Okay.
I've seen Jupiter popping up.
Didix.
I know about Jupiter.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. You sure do.
Also,
know
I need to
about
start
Jupiter.
using it more because they're doing another set of airdrops.
Okay,
of-
literally,
So
I
is Zeta.
sent that to you this morning because they said they're doing Solana
Zeta's doing one.
airdrops just for
Oh my
transactions.
God! Look
on
at Dog
Jupiter.
with Hat, you guys. Dog with
Damn
Hat's
it.
at a new all-time high.
Can't look at it.
Can we look at WIP?
No,
Look
the
at
question
this.
is WI. Yeah. Oh God, we're doing it.
I'm just
We're doing
looking.
it. Hey guys, RC Moore, $2
So this one's
super
definitely
chat.
having a pullback right now, but I grabbed this last
$2.
night at like a 20,000 market cap, and there were like
Mm-hmm.
100 buyers. And what we're at 200,000, I think there's like 1,200 buyers
Yeah,
now.
Phil, 1,500 holders,
Yeah.
1,596
Hang on,
holders.
we got to read a super chat.
No,
2024-25 at Caspa Target. Thanks.
Oh.
So I don't make price targets or predictions.
Well-
I make forecasts, right?
Just
Forecast.
I
like
make
the weather.
forecasts here.
Because
So
What happens when you get
it
heart?
doesn't matter.
yeah, hang
the
on.
weather
I'm gonna go to
forecast.
the coin perspective.
Oh God, is this about to become a mukbang shooting
Are you
thing?
about to mukbang?
I
Okay.
am. I'm hungry.
All right.
Yo,
Yeah, you're hungry.
Josh,
Yeah, do you know? Will that tell you?
Yeah, I missed.
Will that
Popcat,
tell
that's
you,
what
Nick,
I'm talking
where
about.
okay, you missed it, so it's already up.
Wow. There you go. That.
Will you be able to see what the supply should look like at that time?
He's trying to pull it up right now. It's been acting weird.
Yeah,
Nick.
coin perspective needs better hosting.
It's been weird. Okay, we got a close up on BJ.
Mukbanging.
Mukbanging. He's
Crypto
mukbanging.
mukbang. You mukbang. Crypto mukbang.
Like in Caspa, I'm trying to think in terms of market cap, though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, what's the accomplishable market cap?
Let's think through this. So, do you think that Caspa will become a top 10 coin?
No.
No.
I don't think it'll be top 10. I think like top
Wow.
20. I think top 20. I think like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
You
in the
know?
boat. I think it's gonna be right there around, if not above top 10. Like I think it's gonna be
you
like
think so?
9, 10, 11, 12 spot, like
Okay.
somewhere right there,
Yeah.
right? If the crypto total market cap gets to where a lot of people believe it will, and there's a lot of evidence to support that $11 trillion target, the coins that will be in that area, 9, 10, 11, 12, they're going to be hovering right around, if not just a little bit below, $100 billion market
Who
cap.
said that?
Who? Like,
Who said this? Is that your own calculations?
When you look at what those coins have looked like
Yeah.
in previous bull markets,
Yeah.
the dominance of the total market cap is going to be sitting. If we get to 11 trillion, that area usually has, I can't remember what the exact percentage of it is, but at this point it's going to be about $100 billion. If we get to $100 billion, depending on what the supply is going to be, which I know we need to get that from Nick, it could be like, I just kind of split the difference. Right now, total supply is 22 billion. Max supply is at 28.7 billion. I said, let's be crazy here. Let's go 26. Let's just say they just put out a lot, which I don't even think is right. That would put the price at about $3.84.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's if it hits $100 billion market
That's
cap?
if it hits $100 billion market cap.
Yeah, that's a move.
Yeah, I think anywhere from like $3 to $4 is
Yeah.
like a very bullish forecast
Yeah.
for Caspa. But
Mhm.
I don't, Tim, I have to disagree with you. I think that the Bitcoin market cap is going to hit.
You know, and that's the
$10
question. Yeah, so, like some people
Yes.
say that I'm being crazy bullish when I say 11 trillion for total.
No.
There's actually probably more evidence to
No.
push it closer to 20,
Van
and I'm
Eck
being
said 30.
conservative by saying 11.
Van Eck said 30.
This cycle.
I think
He said 30 this cycle.
I think 11 trillion for Bitcoin's a little much. Like if we get to 11 trillion with crypto, I have Bitcoin getting to about 3.3 to 3.5 trillion.
Okay.
I could see
No, it's going
Bitcoin
up.
getting closer to 6 trillion, and then we see like a 15 to 20 trillion. I think $11 trillion market cap for Bitcoin is what we're talking about, like 2030.
No.
I think
You
2025
think
is a little
sooner,
too
Nick?
soon.
It has to be sooner
You think
because
so?
of the inflation rate. You got to look at the dollar. Remember, we are.
It's true. I mean, yeah,
We're talking
if the
about
inflation keeps
dollars.
going nuts.
Yeah.
Dollars, the amount of dollars that a Bitcoin is doesn't matter in the long run because we don't care if it's $1 million Bitcoin if a loaf of bread is $500. Then that
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
matter. Okay. So they've already print. Sorry, I looked away. They already print so much money that the price of Bitcoin is going to go up very, very fast, way faster than what we've ever seen. I think it's like super cycle types of things, unless there's a gigantic, basically, depression that we go through, and we're going to continue to see. Lynn Alden said, inflation is only fixed with fire or ice. So the fire is the inflation continues to run rampant,
Yeah.
and then you get triple-digit inflation like they have in Argentina, or ice, which is an incredibly severe depression like we've never seen before in this country since the Civil War. I think we're headed towards the former. I think we're headed towards death by fire.
Yeah.
And then they're going to have to reset the dollar, repeg it to a basket of assets, and a part of those assets will be Bitcoin. And then we're looking at like $1 million and $2 million Bitcoin very soon.
Wait, so you have
It's got reasonable takes there.
You have the price of Bitcoin shooting to like 600,000 here by 2025. If you're looking at $11 trillion market cap.
I think it's in the chips, just by by the sheer fact of how much interest there is in BlackRock's ETF alone.
Yes,
and then you get the Grayscale ETF, and then you get the Van Eck one, and maybe the Fidelity one, and then we're off to the races.
Oh, we're definitely getting the Van Eck one, dude. Van Eck is going to give they're all. I can tell Van Eck is leaning into this.
They're going
hard.
balls deep. They're also putting the balls in.
Yes, they.
Oh gosh!
Oh my God!
Welcome to the basement.
Wait, why? I was curious about how you came up with that.
I don't know. Can you do that? I don't know.
Dude, that would be painful.
Van Eck's gonna do it in front of everyone. So
I've
we're gonna
never
find
tried
out.
some kinky shit. I've not tried that one specifically.
Oh my God! So I just found you're, around the top 10, around $100 billion. That's exactly what I was thinking as well. Like, the top 10 will be comprised of $100 billion on up. Is what I've been saying.
Yep.
Top 5 somewhere around the minimum market cap of
300 to 500 range. Yeah.
Because Ethereum accomplished $550 billion.
Yep.
See you later,
last
Brian.
cycle.
Yep.
Brian has to go to work.
Oh, see you, Brian.
Brian.
Take care,
Bye.
brother.
Have a good day.
Yeah. What a bullish scenario, though, this is all playing out to really be. When you really step back and think about it, holy hell. Just some other news. PancakeSwap spiked over 20% after a proposal to reduce token supply by 300 million is put into play. We'll go to this one as well. Joe Biden got lost today again. Yeah, we don't. Well, maybe
There's no point. They all look the same.
Look at this.
Which Biden clone is that?
Look at this.
He looks pretty weathered.
I mean, he looks very confused.
The
Like,
flags? Hello?
this
Bro,
feels.
what?
This
What
is
is
elder
that?
abuse. DZ said it very early.
Yeah.
Do you see him, Hannah? Look at him. He's
Who's he
lost.
waving
Look at
at?
that guy. That Secret Service agent is nervous.
Now we got Joe Rogan and all
Wait,
these.
for
Other,
real? What's going on here?
he's high on something. Is probably what's going on. Right now.
I think they shoot him full of amphetamines.
We were talking about Shane Gillis earlier. I love the bit he talks about Joe Biden. He's like, Joe Biden, whenever he finishes his speech, looks like a Roomba trying to get off the stage.
Stop it right now.
That is mean, but very
he
true.
looks like a Roomba.
Vacuum.
I named my dog Roomba. So after the robot, my dog cleans up after the kids pretty well. Just what a sham. You know what I mean? What a sham. It's we see all these states trying to block Trump out of it. It's we've got to get used to it. He's getting it back. All this, we're going to experience a teenager syndrome where these powers that be are trying to lock him out of the ability to run. And the response from the American public that can barely afford food anymore is going to be explosive.
I don't know,
So-
dude. I got to push back against that. I
You
got to
think
push
so?
back because the government literally this year said, "Hey, you know what? Aliens are real."
No one
And
cared.
no one gave a shit.
Literally,
No one cared. Like if aliens being real does not stir the American spirit into some type of inquisition, then literally nothing will.
Oh my god!
Remember
I'm
Independence Day?
sorry.
Independence Day like united the whole world overnight.
You're just like, is that gonna make eggs cheap? If not, fuck off.
Can we milk aliens? What do their eggs taste like?
Are they gonna make Starbucks more efficient?
Oh my god.
No, we don't care.
They do come from the stars. It would seem like they could.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What's on the Masked Singer?
You know that if aliens showed up though, Tyson Chicken would be harvesting them right
Yeah.
away. Like Tyson Chicken would just capture all of the aliens and just start cutting them up and put them into chicken
Guys,
nuggets.
subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button.
Tyson.
ASAP.
Subscribe.
Yeah, Tyson Chicken, man. Man, what a weird day. We have our
Aliens buy Bitcoin to make the
we have a Christmas party today. I think I am. We're gonna be seeing Manawak come in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my kids in. We're gonna be chilling here. Nick, are you staying for it?
For what?
For the Christmas party?
Man, I don't know.
He doesn't believe in
I got
Christmas.
so much stuff to do in my house.
No,
I do.
no, you
He
don't.
doesn't believe in Christmas.
You'll be missed.
I do. I believe. There's very few people that believe more in Christmas than I do.
Yeah, I know. Did someone talking about cinnamon toast crunch? I went to Costco, $600.
For what?
$600. It's
Cinnamon
like
Toast Crunch?
I bought
Trust.
some cinnamon toast crunch. Okay,
Oh, so it wasn't only cinnamon
a
toast
couple.
crunch.
Did you share with the kids?
No, not yet. No.
You monster.
Monster.
I'm showing them this so they know that you bought Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ian, Drew has all the kids.
I
Oh,
have
yeah.
all the kids. Yeah, I have 4 kids. You know what I mean? Twin babies and a boy that's crushing it in basketball.
The only thing he's crushing are your nuts.
Oh, he did, dude.
What?
He punches me in the nuts often.
Wow.
You know what I mean? He really does.
You punch him back?
No, I mean I flick him. You know what
I
I mean?
want the Drew sitcom
No,
so badly.
Drew gets him where it counts. He buys Cinnamon Toast Crunch and then does not share.
yeah.
That's why
That's
I was
the
hitting
real
you in the
punchback.
balls.
That's the real
Psyop.
psyop.
Yeah.
That's the real psyop right there.
Oh my God.
What a day! I got such good Christmas feelings.
Guys, we
I
got to
feel
get to 100
amazing.
likes before we can end the show. Let's
Oh,
go.
where
Come
are
on.
we at right now on the likes?
94.
94. Smash the like.
Hit the like.
Smash the like.
We just
you
need
guys.
6 of you not to be monsters. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Let's smash the like. Let's prove everyone that
Prove to me how good your APM in StarCraft is
All
right
right,
now.
are we doing
Like,
WIB?
yeah, let's go to WIB, you guys.
Right
This is
And also, all of this stuff is super risky, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
Like, I
Do
don't want you to
your
be
own
like, PJ's
research.
making money.
and you might be at the tail end of this Solana meme surge.
Yeah, like,
You might be.
What's
you
the
might
next?
not know.
You might
What's
not.
the next surge?
You're not put your rent into
Yeah.
this coin.
This is like going to the casino. You know what I mean? 1,500 holders. What is this? This is the market cap. Yeah, fully diluted market cap sitting at $200,000.
Yep.
So, weighed with discretion. Things are going decent on
Potato.
it so far. Or what? Is that
some of these
another
are
one?
random. And some of these just, a lot of Ethereum devs are starting to come over, so the ecosystem is changing up a little bit.
Whoa, Ethereum devs come into Solana?
Yeah.
Like to develop on Solana
I
instead?
mean, develop is a very loose word. It's launch contract, pull liquidity. Like,
So
that's all
make
it is.
money. Is make money.
Here's an interesting thought. So, okay, we see all
People
of,
really want us to stop because we immediately got like 20 likes.
did we really?
Yeah, now we're at 117. So
That's
they
bullish.
want the show to end.
Well, no, I gotta say one more thing.
Okay.
Okay, so Ethereum is entrenched in being the absolute king Kugla of DeFi as it sits right now.
Okay.
We have Solana trying to find its time in the sun.
Yep.
But what if this turns into a wrapped Solana token on the Ethereum network to plug into Ethereum DeFi?
Whoa.
Whoa.
I
Potential.
think Solana's had enough issues of uptime that they really don't want to mess with a chain that has gone down for zero reason, that still this day everyone chooses not to remember that Ethereum did go down and still nobody knows why.
That was like
And
a
it's
4 or
not
5 hour
scalable.
outage or two, right? That was
Yeah.
pretty long.
But just nobody knows why.
Yep.
And the gas fees did not get fixed by the last upgrades, nor
Nope.
will they be fixed
And
on the
I
next one.
think that would be basically an antithesis of the gas fees that are on Solana.
Check this out, you guys. On the
Solana
month,
gas fees
pe-
are.
I gotta say this.
That'd be a
You
mean
know,
MTG
Here's
shit.
why. Another reason why I'm pissed about XRP.
There we go.
Oh my god!
I got
there's
you.
Trump.
I got
There's
you,
a
little
Biden.
friend.
Oh my god. That was fun. Here's
He definitely looked
Constellation
like he was
DAG.
going after BJ.
I forgot
Someone
that was
reminded
still
me
on
to
there.
look at this. Here's DAG. Here's our buys. We were slamming into this thing at 3.5 cents. It's alive for sure. It's up by 68% so far, but we haven't seen shit yet. The program Iron Spider is still going with the DoD, and essentially it's being stress tested to make sure that it has the security that those types of institutions really want. So it's all in courting phase still. It's only a potential. It's only got a chance. Much smaller market cap, much more movable than the alter options that I had in the ISO narrative, 78 mil. So I'm feeling good about it still. And shout out if you're able to catch that double up. It looks like it's
Dubs.
pretty hot right now, so it might
hot.
cool down for a little bit. But
Pretty hot.
that's what we got for today, you guys. We're gonna go get
gotta end
ready
the
for a
show.
Christmas show or a Christmas party.
Sorry.
Nick,
Yeah.
you did great. You
No,
know,
I finally learned it.
yeah,
but-
you did a really good job.
Oh, you
Really good
figured
job.
out my logic?
No, I made sense of the illogic.
It's very logical.
No. Guys, hey guys,
Fight.
if you're in the chat
Fight.
and you're a technical
Fight.
director,
Fight.
just someone teach BJ how to set up.
Fight.
Wait,
Fight.
I love it when
have
you
you ever
guys
been to
fight.
TD?
Fight.
Oh
No.
my
Who needs
God.
IFC? We have the basement. Go!
Oh my God. All right. Well, with that, we are going to be heading out, but I hope you guys have a beautiful, amazing Thursday night. Go spend time with your family. Get ready for the holidays. It's coming. Spread the good vibes, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care.
Bye.
Aw.